What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Black Bolt and White Flare pull rates that has actually been posted by Beach. I made a video the other day about the pull rates that I got from a whatnot streamer doing rip and ships, and you guys are actually going to see that the numbers that he gave me, which I relayed to you guys, are actually really close. And other things like the red Victini being in the sets that some people thought there weren't, and I told them there was. But we're gonna look into that a little more. It says full card list here, pull rates, cut cards, products, and more. We're gonna ignore the products and stuff like that, but we're gonna move into all the spicy stuff that we actually care about. One thing that I did want to point out: always keep in mind that the Japanese sets, like all the cards, have so much more texture that it kind of dulls out the card. In hand, they do look beautiful, but when we're looking at these images here, it kind of does dull it out. That's why you'll notice, for example, like specifically this Drodagon, it's so vibrant here. It's really vibrant. Even the Kiram EX here, you'll see the blue is much nicer here than what it is with the others, and you don't see all that like stuff. It looks fuzzy, like it almost looked like it's bad quality, like video almost, or a bad quality image, because it's one of the Japanese cards and the texture actually makes a difference in the color. That's one thing that's something you can notice real easy. um there's much more vibrant color in the English cards here, but we're going to move forward like this. Like, for example, this is a perfect example: the black and white rare Zekrom looks a little different. It seems like the black doesn't look as dark as the Japanese. In my opinion, right now at this very second, for the Zekrom, I feel like the Japanese is looking a little bit better because this kind of looks gray. The Reshiram actually still looks amazing. This still looks immaculate. I love this card. I really want this card, like, so bad. But it says here, Japanese Victini Black White Rare promo has been added to both of our English sets as number 171 in Black Bolt and 172 in White Flare. So for those of you, and for sure I had somebody in the comments saying, I thought that it was only going to be a Japanese exclusive. It is not. It is going to be within both sets, and I believe it's supposed to be some kind of like almost like a hidden, like a secret rare, but it's not. It's now for sure declared a black white rare promo, or not card, just in it, like a rarity. This card right here, the Charin, is going to be a Japanese exclusive. It's a tournament promo that will not be in the English set. These are just other products that they have, which we already know about. This is a first for me. I didn't see this one for myself, but that's all right. And then we start going into the cards here, and this is what I meant in my video when I said they switched over to the Pokeballs and Master Balls from 151. This design, I don't know which one you guys like better. Let me know. I kind of like so here we are with the pull rates. Very similar pull rates to the ones that I gave you guys. I didn't really acknowledge the Pokeball and Master Ball pull rates because I think people are pissed at the pull at just Pokeballs and Master Balls for Prismatic overall. So I just left that alone. I don't think people even want to hear much about Pokeball and Master Balls right now. But here it is. It's here. It says double rare Pokemon EX are every 5 packs. When I was on that video, and I showed you guys the recording, it felt like it was almost every 2 packs or 3 or 4. Like it looked like the pull rate was better than 5 packs, but that's what they're showing here. It's still pretty close. I would say it's like 3 to 4 packs. The Pokeball reverses, it says every 3 packs. Master Ball reverse hollow in every 15 packs. A full ultra rare card in every 16 packs. An illustration rare in every 6 packs. Now, that's one of the numbers that I was telling you guys was about. It seemed like it was almost every 4 to 8. It's so hard to gauge this without you actually sitting there and doing math. But as you're watching a whatnot stream, you can see that it feels like it's somewhere from every 4 to 8, somewhere in between there. And it's what I said, and it actually landed right in between with 6 packs. And the special illustration rare number that I gave you guys was 1 every 60 packs, which is what that whatnot streamer was experiencing. And they're saying 76 packs here. I think that's still relatively close because this is all, this is the average ballpark number. It's not going to be accurate. No one's going to open every 76 packs. You're not going to get for sure a special illustration rare. You could get 90 packs and get one, or you could have 40 packs and get one. It all depends. Once again, batching is a thing, so you never know. You could get 3 SIRs within 76 packs. But these are the pull rates that they came up with here on Poke Beach. They were really, really close to the ones I had from the Whatnot streamer, which is pretty cool to know that I give you guys some pretty valid information and that was from 2,000 packs. Oh, guys, and one thing that I do want to point out is that I just realized we don't have the black, white, rare pull rate here. And the pull rate that I gave you guys for that was somewhere from 650 to 700 packs for one of those black, white, rare cards, which is the all white Reshiram and the all white Zekrom. And I would assume that also includes the Victini. So take that, do with it what you may. People are assuming these pull rates are going to be better than prismatic. These pull rates are, there's a lot of IRs and a lot of EXs, but the SIRs and the black white rares are still going to be very, very, very hard to pull. Yeah, let's move forward. We have some of the illustration rares and special illustration rares that I know I didn't see. I would assume that most people didn't see as well. But I would say a lot of them look pretty cool. And there are a lot of them. The Snivy, by far one of my favorites. I love this card right here. Beautiful. Of course, once again, you see how it looks kind of grainy. Japanese. It dulls out the color a little bit. In English, this is going to look way more vibrant. This beautiful card. For sure, a beautiful card. It's going to be a favorite for a lot of people. The Servine is okay. These cards are all decent. The Maractus, Carablast, like these are all decent cards. The Fungus, funny card. Little mushrooms, I find them so funny. The Manitan, like, you might have some color in the English. These are decent cards, though. They're not insane. Um, it is going to be real fun opening these cards. Now this card right here, people are like already speculating that it's going to be a fan favorite because of the Shinji Kanja, the artist. I will say this card is also going to look more vibrant. I did not take any of this into account when we were looking at these cards earlier on. But now that I'm thinking about it, this is going to be much more vibrant. This card will look better. But once again, this is not a I don't know too many people that love Seismitoad. I don't hear anyone talking about Seismitoad. If this card gets any love, it's just going to be because of Shinji Kanja and Shinji Kanda, and people may just try to make a buck or two off of the artist's name. Aside from that, that's it, in my opinion, at least. The Cubchoo. Cubchoo is a pretty cool card, too. It's a cute card. I can see people liking that. People like cute. This looks like it's lacking. Like, what is that? But these are just my honest opinions. Let's see. What else we got here? Anything cool? Let's see. Oh, I do like Golett, like from Pokemon Go. Just definitely did like this Pokemon. The card's not bad, right? This card, to me, in my opinion, it's not a bad card. I think it's a nice card. I do like Golurk, which is the very next one right here. This is a cool card, too. It could have been better, though. I feel like there's some of these are lacking. Could have been better, but they are just illustration rares, and there are a lot of them. I can't believe that there's actually a set with this many. Probably changes the game pretty good with this set. The Landorus right here. Once again, it'll probably look a lot better in English. A lot more vibrant. Let's see, what else do we got here? The Kokorok, the Crocodile. Okay, cards. This was not bad, actually. Not a bad card. Once again, I wonder how much love these cards are going to get. These IRs, man, well, if you guys watched that video, my last video, I was a little tongue-tied when I was giving out the information because instead of reading it off of something or writing it down somewhere, I was trying to memorize it and spit it out, and I was just mixing everything up. But if you go watch that video, you'll see how many IRs come out left and right, like every few packs. Like you'll get a Pokeball, an IR, and an EX in one pack. So, and that was happening often. It wasn't rare like a Demigod pack from Prismatic. It was happening pretty often. This is a pretty cool card. Cobalion, not bad. That's a nice card. I can't wait to see it in English. It's going to look much, much more colorful. The colors are really going to pop. I saw this card get pulled a few times. You know, like I said, these cards, Breviary. That card's probably going to look better in English. I can't wait to see these in English. That's for sure. But some of these cards are going to look a little dull. Like, look at this. You see what I'm saying? Look at the Japanese. This looks much darker. Much darker. I feel like it looks better like this with the darkness. And maybe we didn't need all the little gradient stuff going on in the English like normal. But I didn't think that removing texture from the card would make the card lighter. I don't understand how that's happening. I mean, I do know, of course, we're pointing out that the texture dulls out the card. But, like, why did it get so light? I don't understand. I don't see how that happened. I don't like it. Now, the card I really want now is the Reshiram. Personal preference, the Reshiram. SIR, personal preference, also the Reshiram. Come on, where are we? Get past all these bulk cards, all the bulk. All right, here we are. These cards are okay as well. The Deerling here. What is this supposed to be? A shiny Deerling? I didn't expect that at all. Swat's book looks horrible in my opinion. So funny. These cards are cool. The Tepig, in my opinion, is one of the nicer cards as well, just like the Snivy. They did pretty good with the starters in here. I think the starters look real nice. They definitely found a way to keep them cute because you know people love cute. People love cute Pokemon like the Marill and the Togechick from the past. You know they do. The Emboar is not bad. Let's see. What else we got here? Here we go. The Oshawott. Once again, very, very cute card. In English, it's going to look real nice. These cards are going to pop so much more. Like this blue, the orange, the yellow. It's going to look amazing. Now, the Duat, in my opinion, looks sick. Duat looks so sick right here. I love this one. I do really love this one. These are one of the first cards that they revealed. I love this card. I love this one. I wasn't going to forget that one. The Samurott, once again, you saw it up top in the beginning of the video. It was much more vibrant, much brighter. The texture for the Japanese definitely, like I said, dulls it out. So that's one thing to expect. These cards are actually going to look a little better when we finally get them in hand. Let's see what else we got here. Other nice cards that we're actually looking forward to. Like, let's see. There's a lot happening here. I feel like I can easily miss a good card at any moment. This Aurora it's okay. I can see how some people may like it. So Roark is okay as well. It's not amazing. I feel like some of these cards are lacking. I know they're IRs, but we've seen some really nice IRs. This one's okay as well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this right now, but I would say people are going to enjoy pulling these cards. They're definitely going to enjoy cards for this set. I just hope people actually love the cards they pull. Now we get to the SIRs now. Look, a Whimsicott SIR. I'm very surprised at this. I never thought I'd see a Whimsicott SIR. I don't like this Pokemon at all. But this is the SIR that I'm talking about. This SIR looks amazing. I can't wait to see it in English. This is going to look really nice in English. I can't wait. The Keldeo's okay. This will look really nice in English as well. I know there actually are a decent amount of people that like the Keldeo. Not an insane amount, but a decent amount of people. The Jellicent, it's not bad. The Hydreigon. Now, this to me looks like, it looks a little dark as well, but I think, once again, the English is going to look way better in English. The Bouffalante, that's okay. And a trainer card. And then we had the Victini that we're going to get in English. Once again, we're going to get it in English. People think that we're not. We're getting it in English. It's going to be in both sets. And of course, I think this is a much better looking one of the two. My opinion. But yeah, guys, you guys at least got to see all the cards here. I would say most of the cards look decent. But more importantly, you guys got to see the pull rates here. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace.